Sister, we rise for prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, Thee alone do we serve, and Thee alone seek for Thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path, path of those upon whom Thou bestow Thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom Thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray if they heard Thy teachings. Say He, Allah is one God. Allah is He of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is He begotten, there is none like Him. And I bear witness none is to be served, worship to praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is Thy true servant and last apostle. Ameen.
That a little chilly for you? Is it okay? Chilly? I'll put that off there. Chilly? Assalamu alaikum. Like I said, in the name of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, true and living God, we forever thank Him for raising up in our midst a divine leader, teaching guide, in the person of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of Almighty God, Allah, forever be upon him. Truly grateful to be a witness bearer in this day and time, bear witness that there's no God but Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad was his last and greatest messenger. Before we go, get on here, Sister Zakia Karim sends the greetings to the brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum. She's working on the paper. We're trying to get the paper out, and hopefully one day next week, hopefully. But you know how these things go. Sometimes, you know, she's waiting on a lot of articles and whatnot. Brother Faye, he sends the greetings. Assalamu alaikum. And Brother Aleem, he's out of Philadelphia. He sends the greetings of Assalamu alaikum also. And who else? I guess that's it. But nevertheless, that's Sister Badia. She sent the greetings of Assalamu alaikum. She sent the greetings last week. Sister Akila and Rockman and the family sent the greetings of Assalamu alaikum to all of us. So that's good. I hope I got everybody. So I just like to say that we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because this is some terrible time that we're living in. It's very terrible. It's very we at the door, and it can happen any minute because Allah is angry, you know, and He's judging. So we have to understand, you know, the righteous must suffer right along with the wicked. And we have this flood in Texas. A lot of people lost their lives in this flood. That's the tragic thing about it. But that's a calamity. And Allah is angry. And He brings His own chastisements. And He make it manifest to two people, black and white. Righteousness, right and wickedness. So a lot of lives are going to be lost. And like I said before, the righteous have to suffer right along with the wicked. And a lot of times, most of the times, when we suffer, it's the lack of knowledge or the closing of our eyes and ears to the truth. Because the messenger, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, has been blowing that trumpet for over 44 years. They shut their eyes to it, and they close their ears. And when we do that, we have to suffer the consequences. Because Allah always gives us a chance. He always gives us a warning. He raised up a warner from among you and I to teach us and guide us. That's none other than Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He did his part. He completed his mission that was given to him. And he left no doubt in our minds that he was the last and greatest messenger of them all. And when I say the righteous suffer along with the wicked, it's because the black man and woman, we are the righteous. Our people in Houston, all around the globe, whatever, if they're black, they are the righteous. But we have been in the hands of an enemy that made us other than righteous. So when we take on evilness and wickedness, we have to suffer the consequences. And a lot of times, you suffer the consequence for not knowing. For not knowing. But we had a chance. The messenger that he did, he's gone now. But we're still here. And this is, we see that our people is suffering. The messenger say what they suffer what? From their lack of knowledge. So we have the knowledge. So it's binding upon you and I to do all that we can to help raise the dead. And that's what it's about. It's raising the dead. The duty of a civilized man is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. We was uncivilized at one time. But the teaching of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it civilized you and I. It made us better. And we know that our people is in the mud. And this is what it's about. Getting the lost found. And to better ourselves. To make ourselves honorable in the eyesight of Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. That's what it's about. You know, it's not about going to church every Sunday or going just, it's about trying to focus to help get the dead, help raise the dead. It's very important that we understand this and to become better Muslims, to be better followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Just think for one sec, just for a minute. If Allah didn't come to save us, to seeking to save us, where would we be at if he hadn't found a messenger to teach us for over 44 years? We heard the call. A lot of people just shut their eyes to it. Just look at it today. When you go and walk among the dead, you can see that they're gone. They're lifeless. They have no spirit. Nothing. Because they don't have the knowledge of truth. So the messenger, we have to strive hard in his way, in Allah's way. That's what we have to do. And that's what it's about. It's about getting the dead. We try to do all that we can to get the dead, the messenger say. Not just sitting around waiting on the judgment. See? We're sitting around, we got the knowledge, and people just sit around and wait on the judgment. What about those out there who don't have understanding? Black like you and me. Praise be to Allah. We have to focus on that. It's a job. Look what the messenger did, brothers and sisters. But his hard work and his dedication and his belief in Almighty God Allah, that's why we're standing here. That's why we're a product of what he had delivered to you and I. So we're very fortunate. We're very blessed. But it's a hard work. It's not easy. It's a grind. But we have to keep doing it. We have to keep working. We have to strive hard in Allah's way. The messenger taught us, when we become slumberers and doubters, we become impatient. And he said the spirit of Allah dies within us. And we become as those who know not Allah. See what I'm saying? You sit around, we don't do nothing, the spirit gonna die within you and I. It just dies. And we become like those who know not Allah. Kills. Gone. See? So we have to be real careful of that. See? The harvest is right, but the labors are few. There's always something to do. Always something to do, brothers and sisters. So we have to dedicate ourselves to the cause. See? These kind of things. This is what we have to do. We have to strive hard with our cash, our money, our time. All this is what we have to do. It's very important that we do to stay busy. See, because once we stay busy, all that won't come in. It won't seep in. Out of mind, out of time, out of mind. See? And we can easily get caught up. Easily get caught up. What we're doing is not in vain. It's not in vain. If we didn't have a messenger, wasn't before us, if Allah didn't come and raised up the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, teach him for 3.5 years, knowledge, wisdom, understanding of both books, we have to constantly keep reminding ourselves of these things, because we can become impatient because of the slow progress. The messenger said, according to history, everything that was good in its infancy had trouble in the beginning. But as it's prolonged, it triumphed in the end. See? We're in our infancy. Right now, we're going to have Allah tries us. But he's the boss. He got control of it. So when he say be, if he think of a thing, he brings it into existence. This is our God. He got control of it. Well, we're in our infancy. We know this. So we know there's going to be some trouble. The devil and who is imp's going to always try to put one over on us and always make it hard for you and I. But we know, because we're not impatient. Allah is with the patient. We're patient, and we know that we're going to be the victory in the end. We're going to triumph in the end. This is according to history. The messenger taught us. Truth always prevails. This is history. There always won in the end. Truth. We're in that boat. You know, we're winning. We may not, can't see it on the, but we're winning. We're gradually moving forward. See? People is beginning to open up their eyes a little bit to try to let the teachings of the message into their hearts. See? So, what that leaves me and you. We have to keep our people, train them. They have to be taught. You go out there today and go among our people, ask them, they don't even know who they are. They don't have the slightest idea that they are original people. They are God's people. They're the direct descendants. From the tribe of Shabbat, we are descendants. So they don't know that. They think they Negroes. They think they colored. See, they think they colored folks. I'm a Negro. This is how we think. This is what the devil had made our people. He put fear in our people and their babies and taught them to eat the wrong food. That don't mean just physical food. That's physical food. Taught them to believe in the life after physical death. All these kind of things. That's food. But it's spiritual food. See, so we're very fortunate to know these things. We have a job. See, and we have to, it's like anything else. You go to your work, you go to the devil, or go have a job you have, you enjoy doing your job. You have to like doing your job to do it effectively. You have to like, when you go to work, I like doing my job. I want to, you do your job because you like doing your job. Likewise, we have to love doing our job. It's help getting the dead. We have to love doing our job. And when we love doing our job, when we're striving hard to help getting the dead, all that would just, what you call those bridles you put on the horses, you don't see none of that. None of that affects you. You don't fall a victim to none of that because you constantly working. That's including your everyday life, your family, that's included. But you got that bridle, nothing is forward hope. You don't see nothing. Nothing to distract you. See? That they put them on them quarter horses, don't they? Put them on them horses, they don't want nothing to distract them. They get them off what they're supposed to be doing, run around that track. And it's like you and I. We don't want nothing to distract us because it's a whole lot out there that can distract you and I. That's why we have to say our prayers. Must say our prayers. Pray to Allah. The messenger said much. Say our 5 prayers a day. You say, well, I hear this every week. You're going to continue to hear it. But the messenger said, you're going to continue to hear it. If you want to be successful, the devil, after that, they say their prayers. They believe in the spook, but they say their prayers. The Christians, see? So we have to understand this is the way of life. If we want help and assistance from Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Muhammad, we must pray to him. We must pray to him and ask him to forgive us our faults, which we have them. We try to commit them daily. That's why we say our prayers daily, 5 times a day, to wipe off some of that. See? The message says as soon as you get through with one, you fall down flat on your face, and you fall to you get to some other flaw. So don't say that's every day. That's why we have to pray every day, because we done did something or something. You can think of something. So these kind of things. We have to ask Allah to bless us with a clean mind. Because we think all kind of things, probably, some of us. But nevertheless, we have a God on our side, brothers and sisters. And if we don't see, ain't nobody, listen, if you go by what's out in front of you, I never get that. It's not what is always out in front of you. It's what's behind the scene. We got Allah behind us, behind the scene. He's behind us, blessing us and pushing us forward. We're going to run into difficulties, opposition. We see we got a lot of opposition. But see, you take this flood, that's a calamity. And Allah hits them calamity after calamity, right after another, right after another. See? Because we know Texas was a slave state. A lot of slavery went back right in Texas. Texas ain't no good place for the black man. Texas was a whole lot of lynching in Texas. A whole lot of slave trading in Texas. I'm not saying that because of the tragedy. That's just how it is. Allah, what he gonna use? The forces of nature. And that's what he's using. Rain. They had plenty of it and still getting it. Snow, earthquakes, all these things, they still getting it. See? He's sending a message. There's no justice to the black man. Yeah, don't like to see the people lose their lives and homes and all these different kind of things. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Vengeance is mine. He say, if you, messenger study, if you kill the least one of my followers, the least, I take 10 of your best ones. That's right. Ain't no joke. What the messenger say? Somebody behind it. Somebody's behind that. He's gonna let the world know that he's God, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. That's this tragedy. That's bad. You don't want to see people do that. Something come to that. But that's prophecy. Son of Man. That's who rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes is called by the Son of Man. Who is the Son of Man? Master Farad Muhammad. He's the Son of Man. We are some son of a man, but he is the Son of Man. The Mahdi. He's the one causing all this. And it's still going. It's still going. Look at Katrina. See? All this. All because what? Black man getting no justice. That's it. See? But it's going to be all right. Allah is merciful. But he's sending a message to people, hurry up and fly on to your own kind. That's what's happening today. And we're very fortunate. We're very fortunate. I got people, sisters and brothers in Texas, Houston, Texas. See? So, it's bad. But that's a warning. Don't think you can't come here. Don't you think one minute that flood would come to how we got the drainage system and all that don't make no difference. If Allah want one to come through here, he can. He can drop so much rain on here that they couldn't handle it. See? This is our God. That's how it is. I thank Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad, for having mercy, for giving mercy to you and I. It can very well happen here. See? So we're not laughing or I'm happy about that. No, not happy about that. It's frightening. Yeah, it's frightening. Yeah, I don't want to come here. It's frightening. See? Like I said, the righteous suffer right along with the wicked. We don't enjoy that. People like that enjoy, oh, yeah, we don't enjoy that. Because we see our people out there. See? Get to the people here. So we're very fortunate we have to count our blessings. See? Count our blessings. This in turn, what this kind of thing do, it makes you fearful. You should be. We should fear Allah. We see the power of Allah. See? And don't take his power lightly. See? Because a lot of time people be getting away with stuff, they think they done got away with something. No, he know it. Allah sees. He hears. He knows. Or just because ain't nothing happened, we think we getting away. No, you ain't getting away. That's just his mercy. Just ain't slamped down on you yet. See? So we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. We should work hard and enthusiastic in our work. Not like it's a burden or something. When we donate, the reproach behind it. You give it to be seen. No, we do it because this is what we want to do. Charity is next to prayer. See? Charity, and it comes in all forms. Not only just monetarily, our work, how we work and help each other. See? How we helping in the community? Go out the community. We go in the community. We help. Yeah, we take this in the community. That's charity. That's charity. We come to them and say, hey, hey, brother, sister, why don't you get one of these? Muhammad speaks. So come down to the temple. We have meetings on Sundays, from 2 to 3. These kind of things. That's charity. That's getting out in there. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we have to do. And that's what we have to do. This is what we're here for, brothers and sisters. We're here for. And we're ready for when our people come in, they see a smiling face, the messenger say. They want to be welcome. It's a big smile. But don't nobody smile to them out there like that. They can't go to a place with smile and come on in, sit down, brother, and act like a welcome, that they be loved, show compassion. They don't have that out there. They most certainly not getting it in the church. They had this old devil, what's his name? They got the big church there in Houston. Had over congregation about 30,000. His church seats 16,000 people. He didn't open the door for none of them. Until recently out there, because they put some pressure on him. So he the same one was advocating go to Trump University. So you know where you can, oh, that was a scam. But that's them. But the point is, he's supposed to be a God-sent man. How come you didn't open your door? You open your door to talk about donation. How come you didn't open your door to all them people that 16,000 that his church holds? He opened, there was a lot of churches opened the doors. He didn't, until they had to put pressure on him, and then he slide on in like that. See? That's the ice maker. See? So see, all this shit, people see these things. Don't you think one minute that them people, them brothers and sisters there don't see this? They not all the way crazy. They got a little sense, they begin to see. Allah opened their hearts a little bit. See, he opened their hearts, see, to see. Now, if they take heed, that's on them. So, wouldn't that tell you something? Everybody else opening their doors and you don't? You didn't? Why? You say you a Christian? You say you believe in Christ? But 2,000 years ago, once they're dead, you say you believe in that, but why you didn't open your doors? People out here that believe in your congregation. He had a lot of black in his congregation, whole lot of black people in this man's congregation. See? He didn't open no door. Told him, hey, nigga, I don't want y'all messing up my church, my seats. Shoot, worship up my carpet in here. Niggas laying all around the floor. That's messing up my stuff. I had to, all you niggas, excuse me for the expression, but that's how they think. Nigga, y'all not coming in here and mess up my flow. Bringing all that in here, and I don't know how long it'll be for y'all sit up in here. I don't know how long it might be months. I can't have that. I gotta have my service and get this money every Sunday. That's how they work it. That's how they work. He think about that basket. Because he one of the highest preachers, I forget his name. Yeah, what's his name? Olsen Joe. He the high paid guy. He way up there. Yeah, he be getting bucks for a long time. I mean, big money. He just smiling, you know, just smiling and trying to talk like he's saved or something. And our people, they looking at this. But he didn't know this door. But the Muhammad's temple, that door open. Only thing you got to do is come in and be taught. See? See, this teachings will civilize any savage. Remember that. Any savage. And if it can civilize the devil, you can hardly get no savage in evil. If this teacher can civilize the devil, get him up off his pole and walk, what do you think? Our people got 7.5 ounces of brain. 7.5 to his 6. And look what he accomplished. And they dead. Just think. What would happen once they wake up to the truth? Once we all come together as one nation. See? Allah's judging. He's judging man, and he's judging nations and nations. That's right. The messenger taught us that. Each nation can be judged by their book, their work, what they did. History goes, we see that. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was the man. Islam is the right religion. It's our way of life. And by nature, it's gonna overcome all of it. Like I said before, we're in our infancy. But we steady moving on. We steady grinding. We steady making pace. But it's up to you and I, though. We have to really, really put forth an effort in our work. Because it's not something that you just do. It's a work that we must do this to be successful for our nation, for our people, for our children. See? We're not going to be here forever. But we have to still lay that path and keep people on that foundation. Keep that thought in their minds. Keep that hope and pray in their minds. Keep Allah in their minds. See, praise be to Allah. We have to do that. That's the only way we're going to be. It's what the devil say. He said, I always say my forefathers. My forefathers. He always say that. Keep them in their mind. What they said. What their forefathers said. Remember what our forefathers said. See? The Declaration of Independence. They always bring this kind of thing up when somebody step out of line. See? So we have to keep this in mind, that everything that we do, Allah sees. He sees. He sees our effort. He sees our work. He knows our heart. See? These kind of things. And the ones who's most favorable, the messenger taught us, in the eyesight of Almighty God, Allah, is the one, he or she is most mindful of their duty. That's the favorable one in the eyesight of Almighty God, Allah. So we should always want to be in his favor. It's not just selling papers, pushing the Muhammad's feet. It's other things that makes up a nation. This is one of the driving forces that we have. Because we want them to read what the messengers say. If we just get it to them. Our people is beginning, if you see, I don't know if the black consciousness is really aware today like it was before. We have some people that's black conscious, they black, but they got a real misunderstanding. They can't seem like they just can't do it without white folks. See? They just can't do it without white folks. We got to have the devil behind us, looking down our back. See? But see, in Islam, it's a little different here because we don't allow them in our meetings. You can't come in here. It's not for you. So what you want to be in here for anyway? Cause trouble and divide. Just come in and see what's going on. You don't. It ain't anything. It's not for them. But if we work hard, if you ever know that you do a good day's work and you soldier, you do a good day's work, you feel good. See, we have all types and all kinds of people, all kinds of brothers and sisters make up our nation. We have a lot of things that have to be done around here. You say, brother, not soldier. Yeah, but if a brother working around the temple, if he doing a whole lot and working around the temple, that's in accord. That's in accord. We got to have that. We got to have somebody to fix this, fix that, fix that. Well, if he about to fix this and fix it all like that, he don't have time really to get out like we could. He don't have time to do that. But he always takes some paper. He take a few papers. But he don't look for him to be around, getting around all the time because he's got too much to do around here. With less people, that even make it harder. When you got less people to do. You know that. See? So all this, it's all work. It's all what have to be done. See? You have a carpenter, when you say you got a bricklayer, you got them all that doing what they do to complete what they building, whatever it is. So it takes all of us to work together to get it done. But you doing one thing, he doing another thing. Don't talk about, oh, he ain't doing nothing. Don't worry about that. Just do what you're supposed to do. You don't even know what's the deal on this bar. Maybe he's not supposed to do that right now. You don't know what it is. Just focus on what you're supposed to be doing. And when we do that, like you baking a cake, you know it every time. Gotta have egg, butter, all that. Mix it together and all that, then put it in the oven, whatever, at the right, gotta be at the right heat, right temperature, gotta be at the right temperature. Because if not at the right temperature, it's not gonna rise, or whatever it is. You don't put the right thing in, it's gonna sink, whatever it is, it's gonna drop. But get that cake made and you got it, and it pop up, you know it when it's ready. You know it's when it's ready. So this is what's the nature. We don't worry about try to outdo somebody. We're not trying to outdo nobody. See? We're not trying to outdo nobody. Just do what we're supposed to do. Once we do what we're supposed to do, Allah gonna bless us. And he is blessing us, brothers and sisters. See, it's very few of us, when they're not here, it seems like it's nothing. Because it's the very few of us. We can tell when someone is not here. You can look and you can see. See, back in the day, you never know. It's always something. They came and they went. They come and they go. So I just want to let you know that our effort surroundings here, it may not seem that we're making progress. Because every now and then you might see one coming through this door. But we're making progress. Allah showing us. He's trying us under these circumstances. He tries us with money, wealth, all these things he tries us with. Poverty. He tries us. So we don't want the spirit of Allah to die within us. You don't want that. You don't want the spirit to die within you. So we have to strive hard in Allah's way. And that's always trying to do something to help in the cause of Islam. If we have a job to do, we do our job. And love doing your job. When I went to work, I liked my job. I'm quite sure when people go to work, if you didn't like your job, you wouldn't work. Some of them go to work and they don't like their job. They're forced to do that. But that's something when you're going somewhere and you don't like it. That's like if you don't like being a place at places. You don't go to places where you don't. If I don't like going to a certain place, what do I look like going in there? I don't like it. So I'm not gonna go there. If you certain food you don't eat, you don't like. You gonna eat it? You don't like it, I don't like this, but I'm gonna eat it. That don't make no sense. You don't like it, don't eat it. I wouldn't. See? I wouldn't eat something I don't like. See? thank you, but I don't. Oh man, you trying to be funny? No, try this. I said, man, I don't like. You ever say that? Man, I don't want none. Try this. Take it back. See, I said I don't want none. These kind of things. See, people try to make you taste it. I don't want it. I don't care how it tastes. I don't want it. But when you don't see, remember this. We come through this door. We don't see a lot of people. We know that. I say it's in our infancy. The devil don't worry about you in your infancy. When you start getting strong, that's when you have a problem with him. That's when we're going to have a problem with him. When we start growing, the messengers follow us. He ain't worried about the mother cats. He know he got them. See, the message say you can tell my followers. See, they distinguish. You can pick and tell mine from the rest of them. See, he ain't worried about them. Like he got that flock. You know what I'm saying? He got that. But he's worried about Honorable Elijah Muhammad's followers. Because he know they got the real deal. That's who he watches. That's why he watches. He watches all the time. Remember that. He watches us all the time. He watches the Muslims, the followers of the messenger. You don't watch them others because they eating hog, probably and everything else. Whatever they doing. See? When miniskirts and all that stuff, partying, he got them. He ain't worried about them. He looking at the messenger followers. Because he know them the ones that he afraid of. See? So we have to understand these things. He watch us. See? This devil. Everything that we do, he watch us. He got us on his magnifying glass. What the messenger say? They watch me and my followers? You think he just said that or saying that? No, but we take it, they got stuff to do it too. They got some powerful stuff. Zoom in on you. He's on the computer, might be in this thing here, might be in there. He's looking somewhere. He ain't just open it up and TV, what else? Cell phones, computers. He watching. And all he don't know, this handkerchief head gonna tell him. Our brother gonna snitch, stupid. He gonna go down and tell him, yeah, boss, yeah, they over there. Yeah, they're hiding, they over there. See, he gonna tell him, cause he know. He give him a bone, give him a few dollars, and he come. Somebody ain't gotta give him nothing. Just say, pat him on his head. Like a little puppy. You pat him on the head, rub his head. He just happy, tail wagging. You rubbing his head. Good boy. That's what they do. Just go down there and tell the white man everything we do, like a little dog. He like that. Yeah. Told everything he do. You think he trust him? No, you don't trust him. You tell on your own. What you do about me? No, I don't trust him. Get rid of him. Throw him in the alley somewhere and put him in a can somewhere. He ain't no good. He ain't no good to them. He ain't no good to nobody. He ain't no even good to himself. So I know he ain't no good to me. Take him anywhere. That's what the white man do to these black brothers out here and sisters that's snitching. Go tell the white man everything that we do. Go tell him. So that he know that way. See? They sent them all in here, the messenger, all in the temple. That's right. They did back in the day. Had one to get up, I told you this before, get up and confess that the devil sent him in there. Confess that he worked with the FBI. See, one thing about it, he accepted. He accepted. And he told on him. See? That's how powerful this truth is. See, Allah, he weed them out. See? So they think they're getting away. They ain't getting away. All them giving us problems and trouble, they're not getting away. Allah is with us, brothers and sisters. See? He's with us just like he was with Noah there. Noah hadn't hired nobody but his family. He was with them. He's with Lot. The same way. Wasn't a whole lot of them, but he was the victory. And he with the messengers followers. We're going to be the victory. After infancy, it's triumphs. See? See? Truth. The messenger say. Standpoint to prove my position. That's what you have to do. To prove his position. Because his position is our position. So we're working in unity there. So we're not going to deviate from what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught. They either accept it or reject it. That's plain and simple. That's not being funny or trying to be tough. He said it. Accept it or reject it. That's all you have to do. If you don't want it, it don't want you. It's just that simple. Please. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Leave us alone. Go on somewhere. Go on over there. Because if you can't stay here with the teacher and the messenger, if they not teaching the messenger teaching, you ain't going to stay there either. You ain't going to stay there. So these kind of things. We have to keep pushing, keep our minds on a straight and narrow path. Because we're all going to be tried. All out of difficulties. The messenger say, after difficulty come ease. We're talking about the messenger's followers here. We're the messenger's followers. See? What did he say? So they hate my followers. They hate me and my followers. They seek to kill me and my followers. That's what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said from his mouth. And you should know. You should know. And he's warning us and he told us. Don't trust the hypocrite. Hypocrites and disbelievers are friends of each other. They're not your friend. And the only thing they want to do is get you to disbelieve in Allah, just like they do. And they do all they can and say all they can to get you to deviate, and me, from the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You might say, oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. All right, you drop your guard. Watch as well as pray. It happened to you. You be the baddest one it happened to. See? Don't trust none of them. See? But dude, that's how it is. You think the devil is certain elite class, they don't trust nobody. Certain class of them, you can't even go around. Certain, wait, hold on. No, they don't trust nobody. Don't trust those who watching him. Got somebody watching him. Yeah. The same one that's watching for him, he got somebody watching him. That's how he play it. He don't trust nobody. But we trust in Allah. That's what we do. He don't trust in nobody. See what I'm saying? He is on God. He believe in him. So he don't believe in Master Prophet Muhammad. He believe in him. Himself. His money. He think his money is the most powerful thing. And it is right now, but it's falling. See, the dollar's falling. See, the rest, they know this. But see, we as believers, we have to be strong. Because there's going to come some time where your faith and my faith is going to be tested. See? It's going to come like that. It might get like that. The message said it might get so bad that we can't even come out the house. See? All these things. And it's coming, we see. But we have to depend on Allah. We have to depend on Allah. See? So we can't slumber, be asleep, and let the Spirit of Allah die within us. This is very important. So we have to love for your black brother and sister that what you love for yourself. Treat everybody right, even this devil, this skunk. Got to treat him right. He ain't never treated us right. But that's the attribute of Allah. Righteousness is right. We have to do that. That's part of us. It's in us. We forgive him for all the stuff that he did. We forgive him. Allah said, no, I'm going to get him. I done forgave you, so don't worry. I'm going to get him. Because we'll forgive him. Yeah. What did Noah say to Noah? He said, Noah, Allah know Noah would have let him in. Like me, he'd let him in. It's hard. Noah, please, he'd let him in. He said, Allah took the key and gone. He said, Allah got the key and gone. Allah know. He know us. We're righteous by nature. And we're forgiving people. We're loving people. That's not in the devil. We got love in our hearts. True love. It's our nature. See? We're righteous by nature. See? But he messed us up. But you know he was given that time, 6,000 years to rule. Time is up now. See? So this is what we have to do, brothers and sisters. We have to be strong. When the door's open, be out here. Be here. What we got to do work with what we have to work with. See? But Allah is the best knower. Know that what we're doing is the truth. What we're doing is right. See? Keep up our prayer. We soldiers in the army of the Lord. We are. That's right, soldiers. Paper sellers. That's right. That's right. It's my duty. Paper sellers. That's what we do. That's our biggest commodity. That Muhammad speaks. That's right. We get it to the people. And we put it in the hands of our people. And once we put it in the hands of our people and they read it, it may not be today. It might be next month, next year, tomorrow. They read it. The next day. I'll open their heart, they read it. They gonna see. And they start weighing the truth. But they see us. When they see us coming to them sincerely, and that's what we do. We ask and invite a brother out, it's sincere. It ain't just biting them out. We really want you to come out. That's the difference. It's not about crowd. It's believers. You can have 500 in a crowd, but how many believers do you have in there? You might get 3 out of it. Out of 100, you might get 3. Not even percentage. You get less than the percentage when we're dealing with truth, Islam. See, because most of our people, if you go out and you see them, brother, see the bad condition that they're in. But just think, they're strong. They're strong-hearted, strong-willed, because they manage with nothing. They're able to manage with nothing, with the crumbs that the devil give them. Some of them don't even have heat on. They really can't help it. It's not like they hadn't paid the bill. They really just couldn't help it. See? You go in the house, no heat on, no water on. Half eating whole. Our people. 8 or 9 of them in one house. One room, brother. Yeah. We fortunate. But we want to come out of that. We might not have been bad as they are, but we was bad. We was in a bad condition. The messenger teachers brought us out of it. So, we have to have that same beast consciousness that it brought us out of this mud that we was in. It should motivate us. It can get them out of the condition that they're in. It's the same teachings. It's the same messengers' teachings from Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. It's the same teaching. It'll bring them out. Anytime Musa went in them caves and got that devil all fold, he can get him off. It's got us off our folds too. So we have to understand that and appreciate the goodness that the messenger have done for you and I, Allah and his messenger. And really, work hard. Be happy, enthusiastic. Know that we got the truth. That's the thing. Know that we have the truth. It's going to be the message, I didn't promise you no smooth going. It's not no smooth going. It wasn't no smooth going with him. All the hundreds and thousands of believers that he had. You may say, oh, he had it made. No. That was just the beginning of it. The message had a hard job dealing with the righteous. That's a job, dealing with the righteous. Because everybody think they're right. But I just want to let you know that what we're doing is the truth. And don't be doubting in the very least. If we have problems, if trouble come up, don't doubt. Pray a little harder. Come across something, pray a little harder. Because Allah has the power over all of it. See? We look around sometimes, we say, well, when is going to Look like things just ain't gonna get no better. It's probably better more than you think it is. Probably a little better more than you think it is. See? Because we know that we're in the boat. And we have to stay in the boat. But we have to love each other. Not jealous of each other. One of us, Allah bless us to be successful. Say, all praise due to Allah, brothers and sisters. Y'all, Allah blessing y'all. I'll get mine soon. Don't be jealous of each other. Jealous destroys the individual. See? Love each other. Message say you're not a believer unless you love for your brother and sister that's what you love for yourself. That's what he said. You're not a believer. Unless you love, like you have a love for your brother and sister, you have for yourself. You're not a believer until you do that. Until you can do that. Why shouldn't I love you like I love myself? I shouldn't I want you to have the things, some good things in life. I want to wish you the best. Whatever it is, Allah gonna bless you with it. Whatever it is, He gonna bless you with what you need. It may not be like he got or she got it, like what He blessed him with. He might bless him with a whole lot of things. You still get your blessing. He blesses you whom He please when He please. See, you may not get yours yet. You must try to have it. And sometimes we can be so mischief making we have and we shoot right on by because we won't recognize it. Like how hearts be so full of mischief and chicanery that Allah send that blessing where you won't even, you'll miss it. Or you're so full of this other stuff. These things. So everything we do to ourselves. But remember, Allah is God, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. He has the power over all things. Whatever it is. He has the power over it. See? See, when we say our prayers, you may say, ain't no time wasted in prayer. There's no time wasted when it comes down to prayer. So if you get that thought, say your prayers run through that. Stop doing what you're doing if you're home. Stop doing what you're doing. Cut off the TV, whatever it is, whatever. Go say your prayer. Because if you don't, you're going to miss it. You look around, see it's prayer time, just sit there. Just sit there. You look around, you didn't pass, an hour to pass. Oh, man, I ain't saying my prayer, but you had it right then. That first thought, you had it right then. That's the one that's telling you. That it usually be that first one. We usually just let that bypass. It's usually that first one. Boom. When you get that first, boom. Jump on it. See? A lot of times, it may not come back around. When it come back around, it might be too late. But you had a chance because yourself told you that. Get up. Go and say your prayer. You walk right on out the door. Oh, man, I ain't saying my prayer. But you had a chance to say it. Now you done blowed that. See? Now you got to make it up. See? These kind of things. So prayer is very important, brothers and sisters. The messenger said, my conclude, it gives us the power to move. And it really gives us the power to move. I'm like you during time that we want progress. We want it so bad. Seem like sometimes it's not coming fast enough. It seems that. But if you look at it, we're very consistent. Because you have to be consistent in the teaching of the message. You can't fall off it. You have to be consistent. Movie night. We started that. Sister started it. And now it's getting the thing now. We got it ready in the agenda. It's not hard, no preparations. It's there. This is on the menu. So, ain't no other, I got to do this. We're going to do this. Help of Allah. Don't nobody come? That's okay. I mean, we got it. We doing what we're trying to do. They come in to see the message. This is the whole object. Pray for each other. This is the whole thing. If they come in and hear it, they don't come back. That's on them. They can't say, when they walk out that door, they can't say they didn't know or didn't understand. They understand because it's like taking candy from a baby. It's true. So these are the kind of things that we put on things and try to get things to get our people in and then work at it. If there nobody come, we come. We come. We there. We there for them. If they come, we're for them. We coming and working in the unity, but we coming here not to blase, but we coming here to look at it ourselves. But we're for them. When they come, we can welcome them. You know, we're examples to see us. We the product, followers of the messenger. And we tell them and show them, give them love and stuff. That's what they need. And they see the goodness and warmness and kindness. It stays with them. Then it go to bat for you. See? So we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters. So keep our eye in the messenger out front and strive hard in his way. Assalamu alaikum. Praise be to Allah.
Says we rise for prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, the alone do we serve and the alone seek for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path, path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray after they heard thy teachings. Say he Allah is one God. Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness and none deserve to be served, worship, or praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, our true servant and last apostle. Ameen. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us not to do anything to anyone that we wouldn't have done it to ourselves and treat everybody right, even the devil. Assalamu alaikum.